What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I can't complain. Well, listen, I can't complain. YouTube TV, count y'all days. Count y'all days. Now, I was trying to, lately I've been trying to do Married to Medicine and Potomac on Monday. And for some reason, my TV did not record. I don't know if it was something with the new year. My YouTube TV, it kind of tripped out on me the other day. And I don't know what happened, but it did not record Married to Medicine. So I still have not seen Married to Medicine yet. Okay. But, we'll worry about that tomorrow. We'll do the Married to Medicine tomorrow. But we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 13. And the name of the episode was called Altitude with Attitude. Okay. Now, I was kind of worried because I felt like this season of Potomac has been good. Okay. I feel like that we need to bring everybody back except for Kiana and Monique. But I think that this season has been good. And I was afraid that if they took a week off that, we would lose interest. But I'm right back into it. Okay. But we're gonna break down the episode, okay? We're gonna talk about it. If I haven't ran my mouth for too long, I'll probably drop the link. We'll see. But y'all, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hype it up, do all that good stuff. Because I feel like, listen, I'm not trying to be funny. I gotta pat myself on the back. When I listen to there are some people that I like to listen to their reviews and stuff, but I like to do my reviews first before I listen to anybody else's review. And I gotta pat myself on the back. I feel like my reviews, be good. They're not for everybody, but they for me. Okay. And I make my reviews for me and you. I feel like that y'all are like me. But I feel like, when I be listening to the other reviews, some people don't know. I'm not gonna say no names. I just feel like it be real vanilla. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be wondering, they just don't be. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Okay. But before we get started, let's see who's in here, and then we're gonna talk about the 5-minute mark. Okay. Let's see. And I'm sorry I'm late. Embrace Sunshine, what's good? Happy January 5th. When my birthday is on the 8th. Ow! At Capricorn, Niner Girl. Hey, what is Niner Girl? San Francisco? Chelsea B, what's good? You see Clona tried to clock Wendy's bag not being authentic, but high jokes on her because the police proves her bags is real. But Chelsea B, that only proved that a couple of the bags is real. They didn't prove that every bag that she had was real. Chocolate Godiva, baby, please. Bercy, what's good? Couldn't wait for you to get here. Ashley looked butthurt when Angel came for her, and Wrinkle Neck thought that she was saying something by saying if Ashley can't come, she can't come. And Bercy, that's what I'm talking about, because this stuff has been done before, and the girls have been turned inside out. And I feel like when the girls don't watch the show, I don't know where it is. To me, I just feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you come on a show like this and don't watch the show. If Potomac had called me and told me, hey, we want you to, join the Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm going to watch every episode that has came out. I'm going to watch the after shows. I'm going to watch everything that they have out there on the show so I could be informed. And so when it's time to get the girls together, we getting the girls together. You're doing yourself a disservice by not watching the show and see what goes on to know the lay of the land. Right? And I really feel like that you're actually benefiting from it more than anybody else, because you have more dirt on them. If they've been on the show for 10, this is the 10th season, right? 9 seasons already. It's a lot more dirt out there about them. Angel, you new to the show, so you supposed to know how to move. You supposed to have their number. I got your number, hussy. Shout out to what's my girl name? I got your number, hussy. She told her to she related to Whitney Houston. She do drugs, but she was running in the airport. They caught her with some weed and she took off running in the airport. What's her name? Fly on by, stroll on by. Dionne Warwick. Shout out to Dionne Warwick. Thank you, Princess Francois. Dionne Warwick, right? You know what I'm saying? You do yourself a disservice. The ball is in your court. You hold all of the cards. Because they got more. They don't know your dirt. They trying to fake and pretend, and they got some dirt on you. You supposed to know their number. That will get them up off you if you go back and watch the show. Walk on by. Thank you, Rob Jennings. I don't know. Okay? But y'all, sorry I'm late. I want to get started at the 5-minute mark. Thank y'all for being here. I just be running my mouth, okay? But again, y'all, we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 13. And the name of the episode is called Altitude with a Little Bit of Attitude, okay? So the episode started off with a montage of all of the women, okay? First, we saw Wendy. She was doing a commencement speech. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she won't be doing that anytime soon. And, you know, I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of bad luck for Wendy to be, you know, talking over those graduates. Yeah, she got 4 degrees, but do she really? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's fraud with her. We don't want her over there teaching the kids to know how to do fraud and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because you went and got 4 degrees and that wasn't enough for you. Your mama said that you had an attention-seeking disorder. Your mama said that you got an attention-seeking disorder and that wasn't enough for you. You have to go and fraud the people too, making our insurance rates go up. Okay? Then we got Stacey. She's with Arabella. She's with Arabella cutting apples. Okay? Now, Stacey seems to be finding out that her daughter is ambidextrous. I've never heard of that word before. Okay? That means that she only writes and draws with her left hand, but she does everything else with her right hand. So she's even-handed. Okay? My brother, my grandmother is actually left-handed. Well, she was actually left-handed. And my brother is actually left-handed. He will tell you that he's even-handed. The nigga left-handed. Okay? But my mom was saying that when she taught us, my mama actually put us down and taught us how to read and write when we was little. Ain't no school had to teach us nothing. My mama taught us how to read and write. And she said that it was confusing with my brother because she put the pencil in his right hand. She automatically assumed that he was right-handed. And so she would put the pencil in his right hand and she would tell him like how to write. And he kept moving the pencil to his left hand. And she was like, well, shit, I guess he know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He kept on putting it to his left hand. I guess he knew what he was doing. And so when he played basketball and everything, he still shot and stuff with his left hand. So he would have you say, if you asked him, you know, he'll tell you that he even-handed, but he really left-handed. He left-handed. And so it is what it is, okay? Kiana, she got a billboard, okay? I feel like Kiana is always celebrating nothing. She really never have nothing going on. So now she got a billboard. She got everybody that worked at her job. They all out there waiting for her billboard to come out. We seen a billboard.
Confetti.
Okay, she got a billboard, girl. It ain't really nothing. Okay, Angel was there. Angel looking really cute in that scene. Okay, but the episode really started off with Tia. Okay, so I went and got some pictures. Okay, let's see. Can we see the picture? Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see the picture. Let's see. Share screen. Here we go. Okay. So we got Tia. Okay. The episode really started off with Tia. Okay. So Tia said that she moved to DC to feel closer to her daddy. Okay. She said that they will come to DC on the holidays. Their daddy owned a house in DC and they will come to DC on the holidays. Okay. So the house that her dad owned is still there. And so she said that she used to drive by, but she never knocked on the door. Okay. So she ended up doing, you know, she's a realtor. So she ended up doing an investigation and she ended up finding the owners of the house. And she sent them an email to see if she can come by and visit the house. And the owner said yes. Okay. And so she ended up coming over with Amira, which is her sister, her half sister, and then Amaris and Nathaniel. They came with her to visit the house, okay? And then we ended up, the homeowner name is Emily, and she has 2 sons named Carrie and Charlie, okay? And she seemed very sweet. You know, we also saw this last season on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Sutton. She went to go visit her old home, and we actually saw the room where her father, you know, took his life, right? But I always thought about that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all let someone who owned the house before y'all come and visit the house? I think that I would. I think that's her sister, GABOR. That's her half sister. They got the same daddy. They don't got that ain't real. She don't even know that girl like that. She didn't even know that girl until her daddy died. That ain't her sister. It would have been her sister if her daddy would have made sure that they knew each other. That ain't her sister. She just she's just knowing the girl. That ain't her sister. Let's be real and tell the truth now. That ain't her sister. They got the same daddy, okay? But I like to think that I would let somebody come over and visit the house, you know, but you would have to give me a heads up before. You get what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like day of, can I come through? You gotta let me know. React quick. What's good, Rosie Posey? Quick White say, not with the cameras. Right? What you laughing at, Meg? That ain't her sister. It ain't her sister. She don't know her like that. She don't know her like that, okay? But I think that I would. I think that I would, okay? Now, Tia, as soon as she walked in the door, she seemed like she was getting real emotional, okay? Now, she said the last time that she was in her house, her daddy was alive. Now, she said that her dad died 8 years ago, okay? To me, that seems like yesterday. I thought that her daddy died at least 20 years ago. You get what I'm saying? I mean, the way that she be breaking down, no shade, I'm just saying, I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. I'm just saying, the way that she be talking about her daddy, she make it seem like it was about 20 years ago. So your daddy was alive 8 years ago. And so that means that her children were able to meet their dad. Okay, because her dad was still living 8 years ago. And so y'all sitting up here trying to tell me, and this is what I'm telling y'all. You sitting up here, Richie, trying to fight and argue with me. Y'all trying to tell me this her sister, and she don't even know this girl. She just met the girl 8 years ago. They just had a relationship 8 years ago. The daddy just died yesterday. The daddy just died yesterday. How she know the girl like that? And they sisters, and she had to call the girl 8 years ago and tell the girl, just know you're in love. Girl, bye. Baby, she don't know that girl like that. That ain't her sister, okay? But I'm happy to know that her children were able to meet their maternal grandfather. My maternal grandfather died before I was born, and so I always wish I had met him, but I never met him before. Okay, so Tia recreated a photo that she took with her siblings in the house. Okay, I wish she would have kind of included a mirror in a photo. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that they had a mirror there, almost like she was the help. You get what I'm saying? You got to watch people like Tia, okay? Because she was in there taking the pictures. I feel like that if you really want to build your relationship with her, you could have took the picture with you, Amira, or Morris, and Nathaniel, and had Emily take the picture, or Carrie or Charlie to take the picture. What's his name, Charlie? Yeah. You could have had one of them take the picture, and then you could have took a picture with you and your kids, but make Amira feel included. You get what I'm saying? Amira said that Tia spent a lot more time with him than she did, and she was happy to do this with her. Now I'm wondering, is that because Tia is older or because her daddy was a no good nigga? And now that I think about it, Amira didn't even seem to remember anything about the house, and he just died 8 years ago. Has Amira ever been to the house before? Has Amira ever been to the house before? Amira didn't seem, she wasn't crying. She, you know what I'm saying? She was upbeat. Like this was her first time at the house. This is her first time at the house. Oh, because her daddy wasn't no good? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Someone let me do it. I live in Savannah. They was interested in my story about the house. Oh, that's nice, Veronica. I would have let you in too if you'd have let me know ahead of time. We know he was no good. Wow, probably different moms. They do got different moms, sure. We know that. Amira wasn't allowed to come there. What she means she wasn't allowed to come down? Amira is a paid South African actress. Oh, I don't think Amira has been there. I think she lived in Nigeria and the daddy was there in the States. That means that she never came to visit? That means that she never came to visit? The sister was his African family in Africa. Suez Canal, if the daddy's in D.C., if the daddy is spending his time in D.C., that means that the kid come in D.C. Y'all kill me with that. If y'all mama went and lived somewhere part-time, most of y'all live with y'all mama. If y'all mama lived somewhere, then that means that y'all was coming to live there part-time too. So if the daddy lived in D.C. or spent time in D.C., what you mean the kids ain't lived in D.C.? But you know, I think that Amir come from the broke family. He when he lost his money, he was over there with Amir, their mama. Okay. But they was just, Emily was real nice. Emily, baby, they was just walking through them people's house. They was just walking through them people's house, and they was real trusting the black folk because they didn't even seem like, they seemed like they was in the living room and they just had the Bravo cameras everywhere in their house. Okay. Amira ended up finding a write-up, and it just so happened it was turned to the date of their dad's birthday, which was June 11th. Okay. And they said at the time, what are the odds? And Tia was crying, baby, what are the odds? What are the odds that it'll be turned to June 11th? Baby, I don't put nothing past no Bravo producers. I don't put nothing past no Bravo producers, baby. They knew that the daddy birthday was June 11th. They went and turned it up in there. I don't believe that. Okay. But Emily and her son, they was nice hosts. You know what I'm saying? Emily told them the next time to stop, next time she drive by and she want to stop by, just not. I think that she really meant it. She gives me the weird type, you know what I'm saying? They really mean that. Because if I'm being honest with you, if I would let them come in at one time, but after that one time, I wouldn't let them come in no more.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Don't come over here no more. Baby, when you came over here the first time, instead of inviting Amira, because she don't care about being there no more, you don't really care about her being there. No way. You should have went and got your husband, and you should have went and got, what's her name? Alexis, and what's the spicy one name? Sabrina? What's the oldest daughter name? Shayla? I don't know. You should have went and got the oldest two and made sure they was there, because you only get one time. You only get one time, so you should have got your husband, Sienna. Thank you, Dina. You should have went and got Sienna and Alexia, and then you should have went and got Rob, and y'all should have came in because this would have been on your only time. This would have been your only time. Okay? Next, we get Wendy, Ashley, and Giselle. Okay? Hold on. Give me a second. Wendy, Ashley, and Giselle. Okay? They talked about the Ponies event. They said that the event was a success. Was it? Was the event a success? The Ponies of Potomac event? I don't think it was a success. Y'all rented out half of the space. Okay? The food was not catered. Y'all literally did the bare minimum and over here giving y'all stuff a pat on the back. That's what I be talking about. Wendy looks so good where? Where, Naomi? When did she look good? She looked good in this. She did look good at a certain point. We'll get to it, but not right here. Not right here. The event was a major flop. I was trying to figure out, right. I'm trying to figure out why it was a success. It only was a success because Themo showed up. Okay? Then they talk about Themo running out the door. Wendy said that's her friend. And so Ashley said, did he speak to you? Yes, he spoke to her. He spoke to you too, girl. We saw it, Ashley. I know you're not about to sit up here and try to lie in our face. We saw him speak to you because when he spoke to you, you said, oh my God, right in the flesh. You play too much in people's face. But see, I got something for you. I got something for you. See, Angel might not have been watching the show since day one, but I've been watching the show since day one. And if it's anything that I'm going to do, I'm going to get you up off my sister. I'm going to get you up off Miss Piggy. Okay? And so while they was there, they got an invite to Monique Sip and Read. Okay? Giselle said, now Giselle, listen, I like Giselle, baby, but she nasty, but I like it. You know, she said, I wonder is Angel gonna be going? Because she might be in Colorado since that's where she really lives. But she might be in Colorado getting ready for her trip. Okay. And so Wendy said, I feel like she's a wet damper. Y'all are always coming for her. What do y'all want her to do? Y'all always coming for her. What's good, Johnny's Angel? Ashley and Giselle has deceitful eyes. They like they constantly producing and trying to be nasty. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to get them. We're going to get them. Trust me, I will. Okay? And so, yeah, Wendy was saying that she feel like a wet damper. And Giselle said she said that she wanted to be our friends and she lied. And Wendy said she definitely don't want to be my friend.
Shut
the fuck up,
you guys always.
Shut the fuck up, Wendy. You getting on my nerves. Angel got her part to play in this, but Wendy, you're not innocent. You're not innocent. I'm telling y'all, it's always something with Wendy. The fact that everybody from her past or that she has any type of past relationship comes on this show and she never welcomes them. It's always something contentious between Wendy and somebody that she knows from her past. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to get something. It's something going on with Wendy, and it's more than fraud. It's more than fraud. Okay? So, Giselle said that she invited us to Colorado. Giselle said that she can't wait to go. Wendy said that she can't wait to go because it's going to be a shit show. So in other words, I feel like they're about to go down there and act the fool and complain the whole trip. What's good, S-Lover? What's good, Slim the Barb? What's good, Kendra Air? What's good, Lady Virgo? Everybody don't go show their puss to someone who threw water in your face. Right. Okay? So next we got Angel. I forgot to get a picture of Angel, child. I forgot to get a picture of Angel. Let me do something to get y'all the reminder y'all of Angel. I'm sorry, Angel. Let me put up the thumbnail. I got you, Angel. Here you go, Angel. I'm sorry, girl. Okay. Now, Angel, girl, Angel. You gotta watch the show. Have you watched the show? You haven't done your research. You sloppy. You is sloppy. Okay. Angel is standing in front of that rental house acting like she leaving. Okay. Girl, if you don't get in front of them people's house, my thing is this. No, you wasn't evicted. However, I don't need to see 5 scenes of you leaving the motherfucking house. You get what I'm saying? I don't need to see 5 scenes of you packing from the motherfucking house. Just get your shit and go. The producers are playing you right in our face. I would have never shot this scene. You ain't at them people's house yet?
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
Stop playing in my face. You let the producers and y'all play in my face. Get out them people's house. You were supposed to be gone 2 episodes ago. Christmas and New Year's done came and went. And you still over there in them people's house? Stupid motherfucker. Okay, now she talking to Ingrid on the phone. She talking to Ingrid on the phone. Ingrid, her sister. I like Ingrid now, okay? And they back talking about the house. Baby, I don't want to talk about this no more. Angel, the reason why this is becoming your storyline, girl. Baby, this is becoming your storyline, and I hate it for you, baby, because I would have never did that with her spandex leggings, baby. And then, baby, she hit, baby. I ain't never seen nobody. Listen, I told you. Let me give you, baby. When you put on black, baby, it's supposed to slim you out, baby. When you put on black, it's supposed to slim you out, but not Angel. Their ass was wider than all outside, baby. Their ass was. I said, God damn. You know, but it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Okay. But they was talking about Bobby, and she said that Bobby was livid. You know, I think Bobby is upset because Angel embarrassed him because Angel is sloppy. You sloppy. And every aspect of everything about Angel is just sloppy. She's sloppy, okay? And the truth of the matter is, Angel, I can see why a person would jump to the conclusion like y'all are having money problems. Because at a certain amount of wealth, you have to pay for comfort. You have to pay for comfort. You know what I'm saying? And us just knowing you and Bobby, we was thinking wag. We was thinking that you was living this lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? We was thinking that you was married to a baller. We thought that y'all was balling. And what happened with you in this house, you got knocked down a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And I gotta keep saying this, baby. Brittany Mahomes would never. Sierra would never. Karuchi would never. They would not. Okay? So she tells Ingrid that she invited the women to Colorado. And then Ingrid joked and said, you know, where was my invitation? You know what I'm saying? And I think that she should have invited Ingrid there because I feel like, you know, you is over here fighting by yourself. Kay ain't really helping you, and you need somebody there to help you.
To setting a bitch straight. I love it.
You need somebody there to help you set the bitches straight. Ain't no way these girls will come to Colorado in my house and I wouldn't set them hoes straight. You need somebody there with you to set the bitches straight. And I think that Ingrid is just that girl. I think that Ingrid is just that girl to set the bitches straight, okay? And my thing is, why not invite Ingrid? It's your trip. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be at your house with your sister. You know what I'm saying? Why not invite Ingrid? Because Mama K was in the mix. What's kid out of Mama name? Michelle? Michelle was in the mix when they invited you to K house for Preakness, and she looked like that she was about to hit you in the back of the head when she found out that you said something about K in that glass. She was about to hit you in the back of the head. She started getting out of her seat and stuff. So I don't understand. You got to make the playing field even for yourself, girl. You listen. I'm gonna do my best play. Okay. So then we go to Predator Ashley, Predator Darby. We go to Predator Darby house, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get the pictures, y'all. Predator Darby. Okay. Baby, Ashley got on a Versace outfit. Baby, I ain't never seen Versace look so cheap. I ain't never seen Versace look so cheap, okay? Now, the party is themed 6 to 60, okay? And the party is for Dean, Uncle Lump, and her aunt and her uncle, okay? So, Dean is turning 6, Lump is turning 60, and her aunt and her uncle are both turning 58, okay? If my mama threw me a party with some 60-year-olds, I would be upset. If my mama threw me a party with a 60-year-old, I would be upset. Now, when we was in Nevis, I remember Ashley was FaceTiming Sheila, and she told Sheila that Dean wanted a Beetlejuice party. Now, I'm trying to find out how the fuck did a Beetlejuice party for a 6-year-old turn into a motherfucking AARP meeting? How the fuck did we get from Beetlejuice for the 6-year-old to a motherfucking AARP meeting? And Ashley, in your words that you told Angel when you was trying to mom shame her, it's just hard for me to understand because as a mom, I know you get enough alimony and child support where Dean could have had his own motherfucking party. You over here jumped in Versace for God's sakes. And I didn't even see a Beetlejuice poster. It wasn't even a Beetlejuice poster in the home.
You're a horrible mother.
You a horrible mother. You sitting here drifting Versace and I ain't see a Beetlejuice nothing. Okay? The whole family is there. We finally got to meet the woman that raised Sheila. Okay, we finally got to meet the woman who raised Sheila, baby. We can't give her too much, though. Let's not give her too much because she raised Uncle Lump. She raised Uncle Lump, and Uncle Lump turned out right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got one of them, they just woohoo, you know what I'm saying, kooky, okay? Now, I told y'all before, when all else fails, Ashley is going to make Sheila, and she going to get Sheila on this camera to make a fool of herself, baby. Ashley and they're talking about she like to turn up, child, and baby, they got Sheila in there taking shots. They got Sheila in there taking shots. Okay? Now, I just wouldn't be, baby, Sheila in there talking about that she took that shot and she got some hair on her chest. Sheila, girl, you do not got no hair on your chest. Baby, you been had hair on your chest, girl. Baby, that was lightweight for you. That was lightweight for you, baby. You look like you drink hard, baby. You look like you drink hard, okay? So we ended up finding out Sheila's man ended up deciding to go to treatment. Every time she talk about him, she always say my partner, okay? So she said that her partner decided to go for treatment, and Sheila said that it was hard for her in the beginning. And Sheila got real emotional. She got really emotional. And then Grandma Joyce is saying, that's the good thing because she always liked John. So we know that her partner name is John now, okay? And my thing with Grandma Joyce, let me start calling her Joyce because this ain't giving grandmother. You like the man that started calculating his bills one day. This is the man that you like that's calculated his bills one day. And he said, what are our needs and what are our wants? And he said, our needs are the liquor. Our wants is this house. We don't need a house. We could go under a bridge and live in a cardboard box. This is a want. This is not a necessity. And he grabbed your daughter in tow. This is a man that you like, that you always liked. This is the man that you always liked. And your daughter, not only did he take your daughter had 2 kids at the time. At least 2 kids at the time. And she dropped them off with you. She dropped them off with you. And so that let me know that Predator Darby, Predator Ashley, it's not that she ain't shit. She not shit. Sheila ain't shit. And Joyce ain't shit. Grandma Jocelyn ain't shit. How could you like a man that did that to your daughter? How could you like a man that did that to your daughter? Okay? Now, I thought I had seen it all. Okay? Matter of fact, let me go back up. Okay? Ashley said that she was proud of her mama. Let me back up. Ashley said that she was proud of her mama. Girl, what is she proud of Sheila for? Because she didn't lead a nigga. Good boy, come on, under a bridge, quit it. J. East, I've been here since day one, baby. I've been here since day one. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm lying, if I'm telling the truth. I've been here since day one. Baby, Sheila dropped Ashley and her brother off to live with her grandmother, and Sheila went to go live under a bridge under a cardboard box with her man. A white man that's not even a Cartwright. Put a 1 in the chat so we can help J. East out. Baby, I would have never told that story. I would have never told that story, baby. I would have never did that to my mother. I would have never did that to my mother. Okay? So Ashley said that she was proud of her mama, but I'm trying to understand, was she proud of him for? What did Sheila do? Because she didn't leave John. Okay? And it sounds like Sheila was over there weak like candy. Because it sounds like that she was over there telling him that he didn't have to go to rehab. Because she was over there saying that it was hard for her at first when he left.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Bitch, how is it hard for you and he went to go get help for himself? You didn't want the man to leave? You didn't want him to be at the house? You don't want to be at the house? And at this point, I'm tired of talking about John. At this point, unless we can see John on the screen, I don't want to hear about him no more. Because Ashley has been talking about this man since season 1. And I really don't want to hear about him no more. You thought that I was kidding? Baby, it sounds funny, baby. This is people's reality. It's people's reality, okay? Now, I did think I had seen it all. I thought I had seen it all. I thought that I just seen, the worst mother that Ashley could be. But when it was time to say happy birthday to Dean, Dean didn't even have a cake. Dean didn't even have a cake. They got this place called Just Bunts, and they had these little bitty bundt cakes. He had a little bitty personal Just Bunts cake. It wasn't even a Beetlejuice. It wasn't a Beetlejuice, nothing on the motherfucking cake. It was a Just Bunts cake, a little personal one. The cake was so small, he had to hold it himself. You know how sometimes when you have the kids have a single happy birthday, the cake be so big, you put the cake on the table, and the kid got to lean over the cake. Maybe he had it it might as well have been a motherfucking cupcake, but at least the cupcake would have had a motherfucking Beetlejuice on it, baby. It was Ashley. This boy don't want this old ass, grown folk ass party. That boy wanted Beetlejuice. Baby, that girl, the cake was so, baby, he didn't even need no help blowing out the cake. Ashley, I'm trying to figure out how a Beetlejuice party turned into this. They are cupcakes. It wasn't a cupcake. It's a personal cake. It's a personal cake. Just Bunts. Just Bunt. Nothing Bunt cake. Yeah, it's a nothing Bunt cake. I'm surprised they even had one over there in the DMV. It was just a scene for her, child. Joel and Marie, don't be here. You go take it up for her. Here y'all go take it up for her. Okay? Then we got Monique. Okay? Hold on. Let me pull up the picture of Monique. I can't stand her. I do not like her. Okay? So she had the sip and read event. Okay? So we see her family. We see her mama, her brother, and her sister. We haven't seen them in a minute. I wonder where her cousin's at, because her cousin was over there, the nanny. Okay? But she had a friend that came over there named, what's his name? T.A.? T.A.? Ty? Is it Ty? I think she said his name was T.A. Baby, T.A. was fine, baby. Baby, T.A. was fine. Did you see it, Richie? Monique King, did you see it? Dina, did you see him? Naomi, Kendra, Air, Miss 24, EE, Kimmy Faye, S11, did y'all see T.A.? Now that was, yes, T.A. Okay? EHC, buddy, you ain't seen him? Amy J? Come on. Y'all didn't see him? Y'all didn't see him. Now that man right there was something tough. Then for him say, oh yes. Naomi said, I saw him. Oh yes, I need a pick. Girl. Did you didn't watch the show? B. Smith, okay, come on. Yeah, he was tough, baby. He was tough. He was on. I was in my phone, go boy, Kimmy Faye gone. Thank you, Tanya. You didn't see him? I was like, okay, Monique. Oh no, baby. I think he was one of the girls though. That wasn't her man. Come and knock down my door. Ooh, no, baby. Okay. And Kendra say, I seen him. Yes, he did. You don't remember him, girl. You didn't see him, Sam? What are y'all looking at? Put the phones down. Yes, he was cute. He was cute. I didn't see him either. What are y'all? Okay, go back and see him. Go back and see him. He looked like, okay, I might be reaching. Okay, now follow me, camera. He gave me Merlin Santana. I think that's his name. The boy from the Steve Harvey show, Bully Head, Romeo. He gave me Merlin Santana mixed with a little bit of Tupac. If Merlin Santana and Tupac was to have a baby, that's what he gave. He gave Tupac mixed with Desiree. You seen him? What's good, Desiree? Did you see him, Desiree? Oh, nice. Yes. Now, why didn't you grab that screen? R.I.P. Merlin Santana. Yeah, Merlin Santana. He was cute. Simply, what's good? Simply Sakina, did you see him? Was he found in Kiana's brother? Kimmy Faye, I don't really see it for Kiana's brother like that. He got a nice body. But I don't really see it for him like that. But no, but he's not fine. Oh, he was. You seen him, Malaka? Okay, good boy. Did you stretch before that reach, please? Ashley said, I'm telling you. I think I know who y'all talking about. He had on the white shirt. He was fine. Thank you, Simply Sakina. Come on, y'all. Come on. He was. Thank you, Drial. Thank you, Drial. Yes, sir. Okay. I just didn't like his name, Todd. I don't know. We don't know what it stands for. We don't know what it stands for. Okay. So Monique wrote a book called Love Letters from Virgins of Myself. Okay. She said it's about her healing and spiritual journey. And she said that she wrote it. She said that she wrote it because so many other women experience the same things that she, girl.
Can anybody else that go along with you on your fake, phony ass spiritual journey can kiss it too?
Girl, anybody else that go along with you on that fake ass spiritual journey can kiss it too. We ain't buying the book. We don't want, girl, I damn near went to sleep. I don't want to hear none of the excerpts of the book. Nothing about it. We don't care nothing about it. She ain't healed. That's the same old Monique. She the same old Monique. Okay? So the women started to arrive, and girl, Angel came in. Angel, girl, you really be making me. Angel, I be trying to love you, girl. But you really be getting on my nerves. So she came in there. Angel and I talk about, as a writer, I know how hard it is. Girl, fuck up. Shut the fuck up and take a seat. I feel like with Angel, she be giving me fake positive. You get what I'm saying? Like she always got a speech for every occasion. And she always got words of encouragement for every scenario. I know as a writer how hard it is to put the pen to paper and keep turning the page. Girl, gone, girl. Girl, go on and come in here and sit down. This girl got to host a party and stuff. She ain't trying to hear this shit that you talking about. It's fake positive, girl. Yeah, it don't seem natural. I know as a writer, girl. Okay? So we found out that Monique, Jazzy, Angel, and Kiana, they all met at what looked like a Pilates studio. I don't know if it was a Pilates studio, but they had like a reformer machine in there. And so Angel had invited Monique on a trip there, but Bravo didn't show us the scene. Now, I don't like that because I want to see the underdogs. You get what I'm saying? Make the playing field equal. This is like the third or fourth scene that we saw with Ashley, Giselle, and Wendy, right? So we could have went without their scene. They didn't really even, when we saw their scene, they didn't even really talk about nothing. You get what I'm saying? Why not show us the scene with the dark skin? I guess Wendy upgraded because she over there with the light skin girls now. But why not show us the scene with the dark skin girls? Me and my bullshit. But why not show us the scene with Jazzy, Kiana, Monique, and Angel? I wanted to see that scene. Okay? Because Wendy didn't talk about nothing really. Okay? So Giselle ended up coming. Y'all know how people say when you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on between you and your spouse, don't tell your family because the family never forgets. That's my family. And that shit that Giselle was saying about Monique, if my people was in there, they would have jumped Monique. They would have jumped Giselle. They would have jumped Giselle if Giselle would have came into that event. Listen to me when I tell you. The shit that Giselle said about Monique and about her having abortions when she had her miscarriage because the baby wasn't for Chris was unforgivable. That was unforgivable. And I like Giselle, but Giselle knew that was unforgivable when it left her motherfucking lips. My people would have jumped Giselle up in there. It was unforgivable. And it's so crazy to me that Monique can forgive Giselle for the stuff that she was saying. And Candace didn't really do nothing to you, girl. The stuff Candace didn't even really do nothing to you, but Giselle them said that your miscarriage was an abortion because it wasn't by your husband. Girl. Okay. So Monique started reading excerpts of her book, baby, and I fell asleep. Okay. I really feel like this scene with Monique and her whole book reading would have been on the cutting room floor. But Monique is a veteran, and she knew that she had to get messy with the scene so the scene can be showed, so we can see the scene. So she basically had the girls make a burn book, okay? So she said, who am I? I'm a binder bitch. And so she gifted all of the girls a binder, and she asked them to write things about themselves, right? Who are you? And write that about yourself, okay? So they wrote about themselves, but each binder had tabs with all of the other women names on it. And so she wanted the girls to go under each tab and write what they think about the other person. Okay. And she said, just because you see yourself a certain way, it doesn't mean that's the energy that you're putting out. It doesn't mean that's the energy that you're putting out.
Message.
Because you definitely, Monique, do not put out the energy of this spiritual healed person. It's so real what you said, because you don't give what you think that you give. And you really need to look in the mirror. But I have friends and stuff that I be like listening to them and they be telling me stuff. And then like when they replay it back in their mind, I be like, you thought that you gave that? You thought that you was doing that? Wow. Wow. Okay. So they wrote what they wrote about the other girls and they shuffled the binders. And so what happened was they shuffled the binders and Stacey didn't give up her binder. She didn't want to give up her binder. It was kind of like a tug of war when she got to Stacey. And Monique said this, and she had the microphone to her mouth when she said it. Monique said, and I quote, "The last time I had a table separate me from somebody, it didn't end well. Don't do it."
Oh. Okay.
The last time I had a table separate me from somebody, it didn't end well. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's what she said. That's what she said. But she changed. Okay. Naomi say, clock it. Let me see if I got it. Hold on. Let me see.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
She said that? Oh, baby, yes, she did. That's what she said. That's what she said, baby. I don't want to get chin checked. Drea W, thank you for the super chat. She said, Gabor, Monique is not healed. Angel is a writer now. Please, girl, shut up. That's so stupid, Nini's voice. Right. She keeps bringing up the past. It's so annoying. Right. Thank you for the super chat, Drea W. Yes, baby. Yes, Angel is a writer now. So, girl, do you and your fake ass spiritual journey. Bye. Get rid of her. So she still threatened violence. She did say that. Yes, she did say that. I did not catch that, Sam. Y'all better put them phones down. I don't know how you missed it, Sam, because she said it into the microphone. She had the microphone in her hand when she said it. She wanted everybody in out of here. Okay? So they ended up mixing up everybody had somebody's binder. Okay? And so she wanted to know what the people were saying about each other. So what Stacey wrote about Giselle in her binder. She wrote something to the effect of, I know that you don't trust people easy, yada, yada, girl, whatever. Okay? Giselle wrote to Stacey. When she wrote to Stacey, it was blank. You missed it too, V. Spencer? What was y'all doing? She said that. Right, it was long. She said it into the microphone. Then Stacey was like, I see her arms, I'm going to let it go. Stacey said, I don't want to get chin checked because I know you'll do it. Act a fool. That's you. Okay. Okay. Giselle to Stacey, it was blank. Okay. Now, then they asked what Ashley said to Stacey. Ashley said that she was complicated, she was confused, she was nurturing, and she was fun. Okay. Now, me to Stacey, what I think about Stacey, I think that she's a liar. But it's you, baby. It's you. You are the season. You're it. You are the girl. This is your season, baby. It's you. You're a liar, but it's you, baby. You are the star of the season. You will be sitting next to Andy. You are the Nene of this season. You are her. You is she. You that bitch this season. Oh, yes. Giselle left the blank loser. Okay. So that's me to Stacey. Now, me to Giselle, you're a mean girl. You're a bully. And you're a mean girl. You're a bully. And I think that you're beautiful. But
you're beautiful. But this drawstring ponytail, it gotta go. But like I'm telling you, a babe, this grandmamish.
No.
that grandmamish, it gotta go. Them drawstring ponytails that you don't get to your daughters, it gotta go. It's gotta go. The grandmamish, it gotta go. You're beautiful. You're a mean girl. You think that you Jane Tucson, you know what I'm saying? You a bully. But that grandmamish, it gotta go. It gotta go. It went. She is triple 20 GABOR. So is Karen. Karen triple 22. Oh, yes. Okay. So Ashley said, I thought it was interesting that Wendy wrote about Kay, baby. She wrote fake with a period. Okay. Fake. Okay. So Kay grabbed the microphone and said, but my bags are real. It flopped. I think that Wendy got some real bags and some of them are flake, but it flopped. It didn't really do what you thought it was going to do, Kay. You didn't really think that she was going to do what you thought it was going to do. Okay? Now, what I think about Kay, I don't like her. I think that she's a waste of space. And I think
a bitch. A nasty, vile gutter snipe. Right up out the hood.
She's an aggressive bitch. A nasty, vile gutter snipe. Right up out the hood. Okay? Wendy basically said that, they asked her why she said that Kay was fake. She said that when the show picked back up, all of a sudden Kay had beef with her and it was fake. Okay? Now notice that Kay wasn't doing all that stuff that she do with Stacey. She was moved. She was upset. She was mad, but all that aggressive shit that she was doing and put her thing in people's face and my house, my car, my frame, my billboard, you know what I'm saying? My fake home, all of that shit that she was doing, my glass, all that, girl, she wasn't doing none of that. She wasn't doing all that. She only did that to Stacey because she feel like Stacey is whitewashed. And y'all need to get out that mindset that just because people ain't from the hood that they punks and they can't fight and they can't defend themselves. Right, D Hutch. Dutch. She said, jokes on you. The court said that Wendy's bags was real. Some of them. Okay. Me to Wendy. I think that Wendy is most improved. I think that she's most improved. But I still think that she's fake and she's phony and she's a fraud. I do.
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
That motherfucker is not real. She ain't real. Okay? So then they got Ashley to Angel. Okay? Angel, if you're gonna come at a bitch, girl, where is Ingrid? If you coming at a bitch, come at a bitch. When you come at a bitch, I don't want to hear nothing positive when you wrote the shit about Ashley. Nothing. She actually brought catfish to the event, bitch. Let me pull up the picture of Angel, girl. You be pissing me off, girl. It be hard. I'm trying to hold on to my love, girl. Okay. So for Ashley, she wrote disappointing. That's whining. Then I thought that we was gonna be friends, girl. Disappointing. Strong mother. How we know? Resilient. After the shit, she got to be resilient having a mother like Sheila, baby. Having a mother like Sheila, baby. Now I will give her that, baby. She is resilient, baby, because with a mother like Sheila, ain't no telling what she was supposed to end up at. And what was the last? Petty. She said that she was petty. Okay. So then they said, what did Ashley say to Angel? Now Angel actually had Ashley's binder, and Ashley wrote, "Catfish not walking in her truth." And Angel ripped it up and ripped it out before they even asked her about it. She said, because she didn't receive it. This ain't about receiving it, baby. Check that hole. Okay? So she said, if you don't think that I'm walking in my truth, why are you coming to my house? Maybe you need to revisit that decision. Baby, we come into your house because you underbooked your stay in Potomac. Okay? So they made the domestic trip this season to Colorado to accommodate you. That's why we going to Colorado, to accommodate you. Because you underbooked your stay. Because you sloppy. And the thing with this just proves to me is that Ashley don't really got nothing going on, which is why she's trying to hold on to this catfish comment. Because my thing is, you didn't even come up with the comment. Giselle is the one who said the catfish comment. Now, this is what Angie K on Salt Lake City should be mad at, right? Now, it would be different if Ashley, if Angel came out with a catfish line, but Ashley is the one who's making it seem like she came up with the catfish and she just said, no, baby, Giselle is the one who said it. You trying to steal her shine. You trying to steal her shine, okay? So Wendy ended up asking, see, I got to watch that Wendy because y'all be letting Wendy get away with murder because she dark-skinned. And y'all going to try to let her get away with fraud too. Not on my watch, okay? Wendy asked Angel, was Ashley invited to Colorado? And so Angel said, look here, I put so much love, so much thought and care in this trip for every single person. And as she was talking, Wendy was like, did y'all catch Wendy? Wendy was like, yeah, okay. Like really dismissive and trying to be smart. Put an 8 in the chat if you called it. Put an 8 in the chat if you called it. I'm telling y'all, that Wendy, y'all got to pay attention to Wendy. Because if it's dark outside, you'll miss her. But I'm telling you, she is, yeah, I don't let the Nigerian Wendy fool me. Yeah, she don't be fooling me. You heard it, Tasha? Thank you, Desiree. I was like, are y'all paying attention to Wendy? Are y'all paying attention to Wendy? Wendy is very crafty. She too sensitive at times. But no, I can't stand with Angels. Oh, yeah, she talk like she, I put a lot of thought into this trip. And then when she do it, she also got the little, the Boston, the Baltimore accent too when she be like she sound like she real her nose and stuff. I ain't home wins loans. You girl, she don't really talk like that. Yeah, Wendy is side shady. That was not a nice comment. What? Not black with a kid. What? Oh, Edwina, come on, lighten up. Oh God. Not lighten up. Oh my God. I'm dark skinned too. Come on, y'all. Come on, we gotta lighten up. Come on, y'all. Not like her mama, not like Wendy mama, but we gotta lighten up. Come on now. We can't take everything so seriously now. Come on, y'all. What I was about to say? Okay. So okay. So Wendy was like, good boy, did I say dark skinned people? Oh, Michelle, come on. Let's lighten up like Sue, okay? So, Angel was saying, so for someone to continue to question my motives, why would I continue to put my love and time and effort into them? And so Giselle said, you know, this is my rider, this is my bestie, and if she's not invited, I would like to not be invited, right? I would like not to be invited too. And Angel, this is why you should have been watching the show. You should have told Giselle, girl, and you don't need to go. Because the last time you went on the trip, your whole daughters had the niggas running in and out of the house like it was the pink. Your whole daughters had niggas running out of the house like it was a motherfucking brothel. Yeah, you might want to stay home. You might want to stay home because your daughters, they move like they daddy. Get them hoes up off you. Get them hoes up off you. The last time you went to Puerto Rico, your house turned into a brothel. So you might want to stay home. Thank you for the super chat, Feel Good 8846. He said, Holy Ghost fire! Okay. You want Angel to get fired if she said it? Well, baby, listen, you gonna get up off me? Y'all gonna get up off me? Yes, we going now. We going there. Y'all gonna quit playing with me. I'm evicted, but your daughters ain't. Okay, I'm just saying. We right. Right, your ring camera was working overtime. Okay? And so hold on. So what happened was, Giselle. Okay. So Giselle said that she would like to not be invited, right? Because the last time her and Robin, remember the last time her and Robin tried that shit with Wendy? And this is why you got to watch the show, Angel. They tried that shit with Wendy, and Candace and Mia had it going on. I forgot where they went, but remember, she hosted a trip. Remember that? She hosted a trip. Wendy hosted the trip, and Giselle and Robin was saying that they wasn't going. It was a couple's trip. They were saying they wasn't going, and Mia and Candace had went down there, baby, and they had it going on. And Bravo called Robin and Giselle and told them to get their motherfucking asses down there. Them girls had it going on down there and they was going to get fired. And they ended up coming to the trip. Thank you, S. Love Williamsburg. Yes. They ended up, I remember that when they had the room with no bathroom. Yes. That was hilarious. Yes, they sure did. When Mia said, come here, G, come here, Pimp, it's your hoe. Yes. Y'all ended up coming. So, girl, that's why she was saying, I would like to not be invited too. No, girl, you still invited. You coming on a trip. She won't be coming. Okay? And so, Ashley, yeah, Giselle would have been coming. Ashley would have been coming. I mean, Giselle would have been coming, but I would have left Ashley at home taking shots with you. Okay? So Giselle was saying for her to not invite us on the trip, girl, she did not disinvite you. She was going to disinvite Ashley, but she didn't even do it. But Giselle is saying that we haven't even done anything to her. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Every time y'all sit down, y'all are coming at the girl. What are you talking about? Every time y'all sit there, y'all are talking about the girl. I don't like it. Thank you for the super chat, Elizabeth. She said Wendy is morally corrupt, conniving, and delusional. That's why she won't plead guilty to lesser charges until the last minute, child. And her mama said that she's attention seeking. Don't forget that. Thank you for the super chat, Elizabeth. Thank you for the super chat, Feel Good 8846. He said now Wendy got people on the visitation list. Oh yes. Okay. And so no, I was saying that, y'all always come for the girl. And I think the only time they have gotten together and they have not came for the girl was when after Giselle 10 million download party and some of the girls was at Angel House and some of the girls was at Jazzy's house, right? That was the only time they didn't really come for the girl since because they've been coming for her every time we've seen them. You get what I'm saying? And the thing is, Ashley and Giselle, they want to be able to say whatever they want to say to you, and you're supposed to take it with a smile on your face. But if you say anything back to them, or if you get any buck into your system, they feel like that you overreacting. So you got to meet them where they at. Okay? Now, they done playing the game. I wish we would have learned what the girls had to say about Monique. I want to know what the girls want to say about Monique. I wish you would stop with this fake. I would have wrote on the paper. I wish you would stop with this fake ass spiritual journey, girl. You ain't healed, okay? So Monique tells Angel, girl, I didn't know it was an issue. And so Angel said when she showed up to the Potomac and Pony party, she said that she was late. She was flustered. She said when your husband doesn't want to show up and he's only doing it to support you, it was a lot for them to show up. No! Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Angel is not going to survive this show. You just threw Bobby under the bus. Bobby didn't want to come because he was embarrassed. And he knows how this would translate on these cameras. He knows how it would translate. Bobby looks happy. And this is my thing with you, Angel, because it's just getting worse and worse. You just made everything worse. Bobby looks happy to film this show until y'all have to leave their Airbnb. Because it makes it seem like he's not handling business as a man. And he can't take care of his family. And y'all out here moving in the middle of the night like Mia. Y'all out here moving in the middle of the night like Mia. Y'all got to move in the middle of the night. Angel, you got to fall on that sword. You got to hold that. You fucked up. It looks sloppy. You are sloppy. It made y'all look sloppy. And it makes y'all look especially sloppy when y'all got money in the bank. Y'all got money. How in the hell did you underbook? You know what I'm saying? You got this man a millionaire. You ain't really gotta do nothing. And you underbooked on a show and y'all out here looking poor, moving in the middle of the night. You gotta take that L. Now that you said this about Bobby, now all of the women are going to play on that. all the sit downs y'all gonna have now, the girl's gonna be fake concerned and making it seem like he's not supporting you, and he over there, going off the handles because he got CTE or early onset CTE. Ashley already saying that he got a temper on him. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you say that? Girl, you should have watched this show before you got on it. Right, Desiree, and you know that they love dragging husbands on the show. All Andrew had to say was a short-term rental, right? And we thought that we'd have purchased a home by the end of the booking, right? You have to eat this. Monique don't even know him. Monique said that she know him. Let it be known that Monique was making those comments, right? Ashley made it. Angel is made for a job as a housewife. Ashley gonna try to milk the hell out of it, right? Giselle gonna try to milk the hell out of it. Okay. So she said that when she got there to the event, that Ashley asked her in so many words, was she evicted? And she said that it was offensive. And so Ashley said, well, the way it sounded like that is what happened. If someone says to pack up all your stuff and leave, that's what it sounds like, Angel. Ashley, let me tell you what something sounds like. It sounds like your mama was a crack hole. If a woman dropped her children off to go live with a man under a bridge in a cardboard box, that sounds like a crack hole to me. That's what it sounds like. Okay? It sounds like you've been grooming Jackson since he was 15 years old, and you couldn't wait until he turned 18 until you got your reins in him. That's what it sounds like, Predator Darby. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're a predator. Okay? That's what it sounds like. So let's not talk about what nothing sounds like. And that's not even what Angel said. Nobody ever told Angel that she needed to get her stuff and leave. Nobody ever told Angel that she needed to get her stuff and leave. The thing is, Angel said the lease ended before it was expected to. That's it. That's all. The problem is that you're having Angel is the way that you're breaking it down. You need to take fault in what you did. All you need to say is that I underbooked my stay and be honest about it. But you are giving them ammo. You're giving them ammo. But my thing with Ashley, girl, you didn't even talk. You didn't even talk to Angel about what happened. So you to be sitting up here, girl, sitting in my face telling me, oh, girl, but that's what it sounded like. Girl, you didn't even talk to me about it. You got some shit from Tia, and you should have checked Tia. I would have been checked Tia. Y'all don't check Tia. I'm telling y'all, they not saying nothing to Tia because Tia came through with big sister Giselle Jane Tucson. She over-explained, right? She over-explained. And my thing, Kimmy Faye, this dumb, door-ass bitch sitting over here, and my bad, I don't mean to be calling the girl out her name or nothing. Dumb Dora thinking that this would be a good film, a good scene to film on TV. I would have never filmed that. They would have never got me to get Kiana and Tia over there talking about I gotta leave. Girl, what show do you think you own? Okay? So Wendy, girl, this Wendy, baby. Wendy said, I want you to know, if you know these women, you wouldn't take it to heart. It was just shade.
Shut the up, you guys always.
Shut the fuck up, Wendy. Was it shade when Giselle, Ashley, and Robin said that Eddie was following a lot of booty models on Instagram and they was concerned that's why you got your body done and that you seemed loose? When you threatened to whoop Giselle's ass? Was it shade then? Was it shade then?
Shut the up, you guys always.
Was it shade when Ashley asked you, was you Osu? Was it shade when Ashley was you Osu?
Shut the up, you guys always.
Was it shade when you got arrested and Ashley was singing in the cabaret and said, we get melodies and not felonies? And Zenwin is in the pen. Was it shade then? Because if I remember correctly, you said, well, BravoCon, they showed it when you was on BravoCon, they said that you and the girl wasn't talking. You wasn't talking to her backstage. that you was mad at her. So was it shade then? Baby, that's a nasty, what's good, Ali? Was it shade when Giselle and Robin said that your husband had an outside baby? Was it shade then? Wendy, you thought that you was having a season, baby. You thought that you was having a season. So Ashley ended up apologizing, and Angel accepted the apology. Why are you accepting that apology? Why are you accepting that apology? I would have told her, you know what? You don't mean it. You don't mean it. Your heart ain't in that. You don't mean that. You don't feel that. You don't feel that. You don't mean that apology. And so Angel said, I got to leave. I'm about to leave because I got a flight in the AM. Okay? So I don't know if it was the next day or 2 days later. I don't know, baby. But y'all got to pay attention to what's going on. Okay? So Bravo is so messy. Child. Stacy was at the house getting ready to go to the trip. So she ended up calling Angel. Baby, Bravo got right behind Stacy. And we seen that the photo that Stacy got for Angel as her caller ID was a catfish photo. Girl. Did y'all catch it? Put a 6 in the chat if you caught it. Put a 6 in the heavy on the call it because you got to catch the fish, the catfish. Baby, I say, child. Girl, baby, they don't got that. Baby, we don't see the real, baby, the real Angel don't show up unless you see her in person, baby. The real Angel don't show up unless you see her in person, baby. Girl, oh, Angel, girl, baby, you got, oh, Angel, okay? She basically was telling them though, the altitude, because of the altitude, you got to drink more water because of the altitude in Colorado coming up there, you will get real thirsty. So when she got up there, she was real thirsty. So she was basically telling them, you know what I'm saying, to hydrate. Okay. So the next morning, the women get ready for Colorado. They go to the airport. Wendy got a new confessional look. Let me pull it up. She looked fab. Her new confessional look. Hold on. Wait a minute. Her new confessional look. Shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. Give it up. Give it up. You know, we get a girls they tens over here.
Come on, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
You look good. You look good, Wendy. You did this. You should look like a young Sue. Oh, baby, she don't look like no Sue. I don't see no Sue. She looks pretty. Yeah, she looks pretty. You look good. Pam looks good. Yeah, 10 tens across the board. I don't like the crushed velvet and the feathers. She looks cute to me. She looks good. Yeah, she looks good. Okay. And so she get in the confessional. And she complaining about Angel going before them. So now we know that they just going over here. They just going on the trip to complain. Now they mad that Angel got there before them. Baby, she actually lives in Colorado, girl. Y'all can't have it both ways, Wendy. She actually lived there. So what do y'all want to do? Okay? So they get to Colorado. Angel meet them at the airport. They in separate cars. Okay? So we got Angel, Wendy, and Stacy in one car. Okay? Giselle, Kiana, and Jazzy is in one car. And then we got Ashley, Monique, and Thea in one car. Okay? So in the car with Angel is telling Wendy, you know, Wendy, I like you as a person. We got some things we need to hash out, but I like you. And so she trying to call the truth. Wendy is in a confessional talking about it's too late.
Shut the up, Wendy.
Shut the fuck up, Wendy. Wendy just doesn't want to like Angel for some reason. I think it's because of something in the past. Like it's something from Wendy's past that anything that she has in common with somebody on the show or that she know from her past, she just don't like them. And also, I feel like that she don't want to like her because Giselle and Ashley don't like her. Okay? But there was nothing that Angel did that was so bad to where Wendy feels like it's too late and she can't move on. It's not like she splashed water in your face. It's not like that she implied that your husband was cheating on you and had a baby. You get what I'm saying? Because you was able to forgive everybody else. I'm telling y'all, let's sum up with that Wendy. Okay? I would have packed Wendy up in the room with Ashley and Giselle. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay? So in the car with Giselle is telling Jazzy that Angel was evicted. And Kay is fake defending Angel. Why won't you check her? I feel like if Kay checked Giselle, she would stop. But would you stop Giselle with the smile and stuff? That's not how you defend a friend. That's not how you defend a friend. Pressure her. You get what I'm saying? Because Giselle is up there saying, I have a totally different view of that, and I'm keeping it to myself from now. No, baby, what kind of view could you have? Because I'm telling you what happened. The people told her, thank you, it's been fun, and the lease was over. She was not asked to leave. So what other view could you have? That she underbooked her stay? Or that she probably did it to just be on the show? Okay, I will give you that. But to say that she was evicted is crazy. To say that she was evicted is crazy. Okay? So, in the car with Monique said that Angel said something that pulled a little concern for her. Okay? She said that Angel told her that she showed up late to the Potomac and Ponies because her husband didn't want to come.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. So Monique is saying it seems like she's doing everything, and the ingredients look similar to her situation when she was stuck in her illusion. Here we go. The fake concern. Now they thinking this nigga now she about to be having sit downs with you or whatever, asking, telling you, and it ain't all right to let some motherfucker pound. You get what I'm saying? Girl, I can't. I can't take it. I can't take it. I don't like it. And girl, Angel, this is your fault. You sloppy. You sloppy. This is your fault. Okay? So they get to the house. And so Ashley is like, oh my God, is this Stacey's house? And Giselle was like, no. And so Ashley said, so we rented a house. And so then Ashley goes and asks Angel, is this her house? And she said, no. And so now they're trying to make it seem like Angel ain't got what she say she got. And Angel, you have to know how to shade, and you got to know how to gag a bitch. This is Housewives. You're supposed to gag them hoes and shut them up. Okay? What you were supposed to do was you were supposed to sage the house up and down before they came there. Okay? And then you were supposed to go and let them walk into your award-winning house. Get them to tour your shit. Make them hoes sick. And then tell Kay and Tia, I wouldn't have bought Tia in my house. Tia would not have stayed at my house. Okay? Tia would not have stayed in my house. But I would have let Kay and somebody else stay at my house. And then I would have took Giselle them to the house that they were staying at that was an hour away. Okay? And then while you was taking them to their house, since it was an hour away, you should have had that apostle over there that Phaedra had. Remember when Apollo went to jail and Phaedra had that apostle come over there and he was spraying something in the house and that holy water in the house and he was casting the demons out? That's what she should have did. Fix it, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should have did.
Fix it, Jesus.
Fix it, Jesus. After they left, you should have got them up out of your house, showed them their house so you could gag them. I still got what I got. Okay? That $900,000 teardown that you got over there, Giselle, yeah, whatever. That house that you had to wait, that you got in the LLC, Ashley, yeah, whatever. Whatever. It ain't winning no awards though, baby. It ain't winning no awards though. Okay? So they go to the Airbnb that Angel rented. Okay? And so she said that she was gonna show the girls their room. They was gonna do some breath work. Girl, who wanna do some breath? Okay. Some breath work, and then she's leaving them. And so Monique was like, where are you going? And she was like, I'm going to my house. And they was like, well, why are we not at your house? She said, well, because Angel, you got to be transparent, mama, because you're making it worse. If you're not transparent, the girls are going to draw conclusions. You get what I'm saying? Now they're going to be saying, does Bobby not want us there? You get what I'm saying? Did Bobby not say that we could come over there? Like, I don't, girl. And the easy answer, and she did say, you know, I can't house all of y'all. Baby, first of all, it's 8 of y'all. You get what I'm saying? So some of y'all are staying in my house, some of y'all staying here, but just tell them, I don't want these negative bitches in my house. Ashley nasty ass probably packed some roaches from her house. You get what I'm saying? And that bitch would probably put it on the plate and act like it came from me. The son was already telling us it was bugs and shit in the house. You get what I'm saying? And that bitch probably packed some motherfucking bugs on accident or on purpose. And I don't want the bitches in my house. And so Giselle is saying, we've never split up on the trip before. Baby, y'all split up on the trip before, baby, because when Candace had her trip, some of the girls stayed in the house that Candace had, and some of the girls stayed away. So no, y'all are just trying to find any reason to complain about the trip, and it's getting old, it's tired, and it's through. It's old, it's tired, and they through. Y'all have split up before. Okay, so she said that Kay and Tia are going with her. Girl, you need to think that over, baby, because Tia is going to be giving them Angel. One thing about you is I feel like that you slow. Because you never even questioned why or how Giselle them got the information that they got. You just are so trustworthy with Tia. You just like Tia so much because she wanted you to sing the Black National Anthem. But you trust her to be in your house? To go give Giselle them the rundown of everything? Girl, no. You slow. You sloppy. Okay? And so she lives a whole hour. You live a whole hour away Angel, that makes no sense. It's giving you got something to hide, mama. I'm sorry. It's giving you got something to hide. We could have just cast the trip somewhere else. You should have just cast the trip somewhere else. An hour away? An hour? No. Okay, so then she starts showing the girls to the room. Oh my God, I've been talking for an hour and 17 minutes. I'm so sorry. Okay, start showing the girls to the room. Stacy's room was nice. Her room was nice. Okay, she warned the girls to be careful about drinking because she said one drink feels like 2 drinks. And so once they got up, she got up and she stumbled. Okay, so while they was on the tour of the home, Kiana just ended up crying out of nowhere. Okay. She just ended up drunk and crying out of nowhere. She was drunk like Karen. Okay. Giselle got a new confessional. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Let's see. I'll pull it up. Fab. Giselle ain't looked this good since season 1. Since the first season.
Well, look how she ate that.
Baby, the hair is cute. She always wearing these pink colors or whatever. That's nothing new, but the shirt, the blouse is nice. You know what I'm saying? The wig is nice. You know what I'm saying? She look good. She ain't looked this good since season 1. Give it up. Okay? The shirt is still ugly. You think the shirt is ugly? From the neck up, she looks good. Agreed. Kay and Angel were high. Oh. Okay. Minus the season 1 bangs, Brandy ain't the only people that could catch those. Angel, Brandy, the only one that could wear those bangs like that is Giselle and Beyonce. Well, only Beyonce. I think that she was trying to rock the Beyonce brand. Only Beyonce could wear that. Okay. Monique room, meh. Monique room, meh. It really wasn't given. Monique room. It was all right. Who else? Let me go. Jazzy room was okay. Ashley and Giselle. Okay. She got to their room. Okay. And she said, well, I remember that you said that if she wasn't coming, that you wasn't going to come. So I thought that y'all would like to be together. And she opened the door, baby, and they had a room. It was 2 twin beds in a room.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 2 twin beds, baby. And Ashley screamed, the smallest room in the house with 2 twin size beds? Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. And Giselle was bothered. Giselle said, Angel, this is so whack. We supposed to be staying in your award-winning home. And here you got us over here with twin beds. I don't know what broke girl you think I am, but I ain't that girl. You wasn't season 1, though. This is my first season on the show, but you wasn't season 1 because you and Robin stayed in twin beds at Michael's beach house. Remember that? See, I've been here since day one. You and Robin shared twin-size beds at Michael's beach house. And we found out that morning that room didn't even have AC in it. But Sharice was the only girl on the show with money at the time. And Sharice left and she went and got a hotel. You had to stay in those twin-size beds over there with Robin, and y'all was sweating all night. And in the attic. Yes, yep, oh yes. They did the same season 6 when they came for Wendy's trip. Yeah. Oh yes, wait, I'm getting down. And when they went to Wendy's trip, thank you, King Sakar. And when they went to Wendy's trip, and y'all had bunk beds at Wendy's trip, you and Robin didn't stay there. Y'all started getting money then. Y'all went and got a hotel, but y'all still had to share the hotel room. So don't make it seem like you just that girl and you got money now. Because at the end of the day, your house still ain't winning no awards, baby. It still ain't winning no awards on no day. Okay? Wendy room was okay. It was given, nice, nasty. It was a lot of space, but it wasn't Stacy's room. She had like a queen size bed and 2 set of bunk beds. But she had her own restroom. I mean, it was all right, but but for what Wendy was doing, she had like she won a fucking lotto. Stacy had the best room in the house. Okay? And so Angel said that she was being shady, that Ashley and Giselle treated her crazy for no reason. And so, Monique was like, girl, she got to lick back. And Giselle said, lick back for what? And so Monique said to the eviction situation. And Giselle is in there saying she got evicted. And so then Giselle said, I'm going to evict myself. And so Angel had heard her, baby, and did about face and say, let me tell you something. You should, because what didn't happen is me getting evicted. And so Giselle is saying, we have more information about that, and I'm going to leave that right there. And she said, but you don't. And so they was like, yes, we do. And so she said, what information do you have? And so Giselle was like, well, it's not mine to tell. It's not my information to tell.
Oh, okay, ho.
Okay, ho. This is the thing. The girl did not get evicted. So y'all look so stupid. Sitting up here saying that this girl got evicted. That is crazy. Thank you for the super chat, Gene 0077. He said Giselle has a big deal from Charlamagne to God. Is it big? Okay. And so Angel said, I need to hear this before you step through the threshold of my home. And I'm going to tell you right now, if we don't get this out, I'm shutting shit down. Because what's not going to happen is people coming into my home telling lies about me and spreading toxic energy on my property. Okay? That's what's not going to happen. And so what I feel like happened is she shut the shit down. They didn't give her no information. I feel like they shut the shit down because I don't, we usually see I don't remember seeing anything of them, doing electric fishing and all of the other stuff that they were supposed to be doing on the trip. I didn't see any of that. And I haven't seen the trailer for next episode. You know how they usually show you at the end of the episode went right off. And so or at least my recording of it went right off. So to me, I feel like that she probably shut the shit down. But again, I don't know. But I thought this was a good episode back. I just Angel, you did yourself a disservice and you made things worse for you. You got to learn how to just fall on the sword. And I wanted you to come back next season, I wanted you to come back next season, but now the beating that Bobby is about to take because of your doing, I just don't see him wanting to come back on this show. You had a man that was on this show. He was with money, was supportive, wanted you to do well on the show, was showing up. You get what I'm saying? And the stuff that you did, to me, that was nobody's business about him not wanting to be there. That was nobody's business. Nobody's. Okay? But y'all, that was the episode. Let me see. What y'all saying? Angela's week. Angel needs to go. I don't want her to go, but I just feel like she ain't coming back. Why Kay ain't helping her friend with these ladies? Kay don't know what to do. Kay over there saying, was it Kay? Somebody was saying that they wish Karen was here to help Kay. Baby Karen, your girl, this Kay third season. She needs some odds. And they was right. They was already alluding to him being abusive and aggressive. Yeah, I think Bobby's not okay with watching these whack bitches. Yeah. But he also not here for the you out here looking so sloppy. Kay's a kiss ass, right? Ooh, if she come back snatched, that would be so sick. Kay needs to help herself. Right. I think she's coming back. Giselle responded to Shasha. What did she say? I want Angel to stay and be a friend of the show. I want Angel to stay and Kay be a friend of. Okay, I don't want Kay here at all. Both Kay and Angel can go. Kay can go. Kay can go. Angel should have Angel Stacey call. Please don't go. Don't go, please. You don't want Angel to go? I hope Angel gets coaching for the reunion. Angel, hit me up. Hit me up, Angel. Hit me up. I'll come to the reunion with you if Monique bring Ty. I'll come to the reunion with you. Just make sure Monique, go over there and play nice for Monique and tell her to bring, is his name Ty or TA? Bring TA. That man better be fine. Sam, let me pull up a picture real quick. Let me pull up a picture real quick. Give me. Well, I'm here. Let me pull up a picture. When y'all gonna get up off me. If I say somebody is tough, they tough. Come on, man. Y'all know me better than that, man. Y'all know if I say it, my mouth, my word is like the goddamn gospel. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so they didn't. It's not on this one. Give me a second. My word is the goddamn gospel. Who y'all gonna believe, me or Jamal? Shit. Y'all gonna believe Jamal over me? So they don't got no. The things that I go to, they don't have it. The things that I go to, now I don't see the thing of them. But let me tell you this, Ali, don't do me that. Don't do me that. I don't know. You said Senator Warnock was fine. I said that I had to let Senator Warnock go because he liked to run over bitches. And I'm totally against domestic violence. I'm totally against domestic violence. Because if he ran over me, he wouldn't be no governor. Okay, I fast forward through Ashley and her family birthday party, child. That was a party. That was an ARP meeting, child. Hey, Mary Jane's baby. Jamal as in Brian. Yeah. You said Warnock was tough. He was tough. Pull that African man I sent you on IG. What African man? Warnock is fine. Thank you, Bianna Nicole. Yeah. Who he ran over? He ran over his wife. He ran over his wife. He ran over his wife. And I seen Giselle over there taking pictures with Warnock before too. You dirty dog, you bitch. I see you, ho. I see you. You still said that he was fine. That face is an absolute no. Girl, I fast forward too. I seen him. He was real good looking. A beautiful smile. Looked like he had a little body. Well, good looking, not fine. Mm-hmm. You know, and B Anna Nicole, he got a nigga nose too. You know what I'm saying? So that's just girl. Yeah, they still have a trip of some sort. Not an ARP, right? Why haven't I ever heard in the streets of Atlanta about Warnock? What you haven't heard about him? He ran over his wife. They were acting like accommodations were horrible on the trip, so they stayed there. Mm-hmm. What's good, Richie? I must catch a replay from South Africa. I know that's right. Warnock, the man with the glasses. Yes. Warnock, baby. Warnock. Yeah, he got a nice nose. Warnock from Georgia. Yes, Lyrics Mom. I voted for him too. Had no idea what. That he ran over the woman foot? Oh, yes, he definitely did that. He definitely did that. His wife. He definitely did that. I read that. I said, oh, wow, I had to let him go. I had to let him go. And I was gonna let Marcus go. I was gonna let Marcus Jordan go too. Because you know the white man lied and said that he had drugs in his pocket or whatever, and came out, baby. It was some BC powder. They were over there trying to lie on that, trying to take another black man down, hating on that young black billionaire, trying to say it was drugs, and they went and ran it in the lab, girl, and it was nothing but motherfucking pixie stick. Y'all, please. Okay. But y'all, that's all I got right now. Hopefully I'm going to come over there tomorrow. Ran over, or she got in front of the car. PPASP. What you mean, girl? It ain't no brakes on this motherfucker? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? What's good, PPASP? Warnock is a good man, Savannah. Mrs. Dimples, how you a good man running over bitches? How you a good man running over? He's a good man running over people?
Bitch, you better be joking.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We can't support abusers. I feel like if a nigga talk to you too aggressive, you gotta go. I feel like if a nigga talk to you too aggressive, you gotta go. Before he take you up out of here. Thank you for the super chat, PL2550 Dolphins. He say, Andrew, please read this slowly for me. Rosie Posey 28. When my notification bell goes off, please calm the fuck down. Thank you. I think this is Rosie Posey's husband. And you please read this slowly for me. Rosie Posey, when my notification bell goes off, please calm the fuck down. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, PL Dolphins. I appreciate it. No, she jumped in front of his car. He tried to brake. Oh, Jay East, listen. Here y'all go. The bar is in here. The bar is in here, and she believes he intentionally ran over her foot. Now, I will say this though. Some women do be doing stuff like that though. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like hitting on you and stuff, and you'll be trying to like stop yourself. Like, come on, man, stop hitting me, and you were just like, like move their hand a little bit, and they'll just fall into the wall and be like, you pushed me, you said that you'll never put your hands on me. Some girls will be doing stuff like that or whatever. But what we talking about is hit Jay Eats. Okay, I can say that she just said that she pushed him. You hit me with a car, nigga? Vehicular homicide? You tried to run me over? You tried to run me, as I'm talking about them toxic relationships. You tried to run me over? You tried to take me out? I think he used to be a pastor. My friend went to his church and was so excited when he was getting ready to marry that woman. Okay. You know what? He might kind of have a body. So you seen him, Sam. Y'all owe me an apology. No, I'm playing. All right. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go, hopefully I can watch it on Peacock, right? Did Samaritan Medicine come on Peacock? I don't know. I have to see, did Married to Medicine record on my YouTube TV, because it didn't record last night. It just, for some reason, the last episode on there was the one that they did last week. And so I don't know. I really like Married to Medicine, so we'll see. But I will try to come back on here. Okay, if I don't got it, I should have looked at Peacock before I came on today then. What is not Warnock supposed to? Which is the Warnock? Which is the Warnock that's supposed to be cute? Huh? Did you watch Love a Man, GABOR? I'm still on the first episode. Mine didn't record on Hulu either. See, Warnock is not the governor. His wife lied. Veronica, I don't believe that woman lied on that black man like that. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'll have to go on Peacock then if it didn't record it because I tried to do it. Something wrong with my thing. I watched the first episode. Okay, but y'all, thank y'all so much for big sessions and lessons. Okay, but y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.